Rising. Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody. This is the Hood Mystic representing www.hoodmystic.com for daily energy reading for January 22nd, 2019. And the title for this video is Human Nature. We're going to be speaking to a fire sign, Grand Trine, which is happening, which is affecting us at a deep level. Wish I had more time to really get into this today, but I don't. So tomorrow I'm gonna probably come back up on this thing from another dimension or another angle, and talk about this energy, because this energy is real. So real. Last night I felt like I was just having a deep conversation throughout my dreams. Like, it was very profound in my understanding to this information. And if you need to contact me, you can contact me at hoodmystic@gmail. If you're interested in a reading and things of that nature, www.hoodmystic.com, and it's the first option to schedule a reading. From there, it's pretty intuitive on scheduling a reading with me and things of that nature. Various different ways how to pay, various times to schedule. Schedule it for a time that works for you. But if you need to talk about this energy, be sure to hit me up. But that's not like a promotion. That's kind of like for real. If you really need somebody to talk to that's going to understand this energy or understand what's going on with you. Because, like, recently I've been dealing with the cream of the crop of people, just the best type of people, having the realest type of problems day after day. It's actually a theme, or something that I'm actually seeing as a pattern. So it's a very real energy that I'm trying to speak to. And that's the difficult part, because this energy is very much vast and doesn't have a particular name or particular attributes, and it washes over you very differently, depending on the individual, depending on what he's been working towards, depending on what she's been working towards. So I'm gonna just deal with this thing from an astrological point of view, an astrological perspective. And we'll just simply deal with it from that perspective, so I can kind of talk to as many people as possible. Because many people are going through shit that they don't necessarily have to go through. And if we're going to present a problem, we're definitely going to present a solution to the problem. Okay? So the first thing that we're going to talk about is Venus and Jupiter conjunct. Well, Venus is conjunct Jupiter, rather, in Sagittarius, Western astrology, in I say Opif, that's where I messed up. Ophiuchus. Bear with me. Which is actually conjunct the Milky Way. And if you want to get notes to the things that I talk about daily, be sure to email me. And I'll just simply add you to the notes, and you'll be able to follow along daily. I add them as I'm doing them now. So you could probably tune in one time and see me actually typing out the notes, you know, and things of that nature. So yeah. Very powerful time, man. Venus and Jupiter conjunct the Milky Way, and dealing with a primal energy that shows up as snakes. But the snakes represent something. The snakes are a symbol for primeval energy. The snakes are a symbol for chaos. The snakes are a symbol for magic. The snakes are a symbol for, yeah, you got it. You better do something with it. Okay? And the Sabian symbol for this particular aspect is seagulls flying around a ship trying to get food. We think that animals are so smart, But if you came through with a snake, you would be an animal's best friend. You ever wonder why? Because it's something innate in human nature that kind of supersedes the animal world when it comes to the, what do you call that? Food chain, right? So the food chain, where I personally can't do shit with a lion. It's me and a lion, I'm probably gonna take that L. I personally can't do shit with a gorilla. So I'm gonna probably have to take that L. Meaning that human beings, we can't really compete when it comes to animals. Goddamn roach can take over your house if he wanted to. Some mice, you ever had your house took over by mice? Oh nigga, you gotta move. Ain't nothing you could do. But human nature creates something as far as that food drive. Because animals, they be fighting for food. They be scavenging for food. So when it comes to a human being, it's like you put the food on display. So that's the seagulls circling around the ship. So even an animal's most supreme, most sublime nature will be interrupted by a steak dinner. Like, yeah, hold on. He offering some food. Let me go see what he talking about. And so when we go into meditation and we super woke and we dealing with we woke as hell. Make sure you're woke because it provides purpose. It provides a center for your life, and you're not doing it to override or to act like you don't want to be in a relationship, to act like you don't want to have money. See, people treat consciousness like it's an escape room. But then when they get into the escape room, it's like niggas is handing you shovels, niggas is handing you hammers, like, oh, it's time to go to work. You like, I was trying to escape from work. And then you're not even keeping it real on how you want to live on an everyday personal basis. And so we move on to Mars. Mars and Aries. So if Venus and Jupiter is in Ophiuchus and Mars is in a space of masculine, feminine energy and that need. The serpent coiling near a man and a woman. So we really can't escape snakes. We still in the snake zone. But this is a different kind of snake. This is that Adam and Eve snake. Kind of voyeuristic, horny ass snake that want to see men and women bump and grind. And it's an intuitive, it's in our DNA. And I know you going to think I'm sounding crazy, but maybe you not the one that's watching porn, but it's billions of people watching porn probably right now. It's people who cut off this video to watch porn. They got to see men and women coming together. But then I'm like, damn, ain't you a man? Ain't you a woman? What's up with your togetherness or your come togetherness? And so you can see now that everybody wanted to do everything besides create real love and create real passion in their life. And today we dealing with the consequences. Because when that snake energy comes, it's a different form of horniness. It's not the regular, oh, I'm gonna just go watch porno horniness. No, it's like, oh my God, what is it's a goddamn snake in your being. Why would you even care to watch two people having sex? because you crave that shit. You desire that shit more than anything in the world. And maybe you don't have to deal with it 365 days of the year, but oh, if you gonna have a lunar eclipse on top of this energy, and please believe we still in the eclipse zone. I don't have a lot of time. I wish I had a lot of time, but I'm gonna keep moving. And what I'm trying to say is going to come in the form of a solution, because we're dealing with the trine. The trine comes in the form of the moon. The moon being in Leo, the third decan of Leo now at this point. And basically, to cut a long story short, you ain't really confident in the real shit that you really want. So therefore, that's going to create a negative vibration in your aura. And you kind of older too, so you got a lot of ego there. You got a lot of ego there, so that's your fucking problem, point blank period, when all this spiritual shit is going down. I don't got a lot of time, so I can't really, feel me. Seven of Wands. Peace to everybody. The Seven of Wands is the card that rules the third decan of Leo, which gives us a solution. That solution ultimately is confidence. You not even confidence. Confidence is just a word that I'm gonna give y'all today, and tomorrow I'm gonna give you a better word than confidence, because confidence is some bullshit. But let's just keep it there for a second. Cause even if you get confidence, you gotta still, like, confidence ain't enough, basically. So even if you at a point where you far away from confidence, where you don't even really think that you are lovable, or even you may think that you are the most lovable person, but you judging. You can't help but to judge. You damn near need to walk out the damn house, fuck some leggings, throw on a black robe, get a gavel, and let it be known. Broke. Ugly. Not good enough. And this could be men or women. I'm not specifically speaking to one gender. Like I said, I gotta try to talk to everybody in the same space, because it's a particular energy, and how people been coming to me is man, woman, man, woman, man, woman, but it's same problem, same problem, same problem, same problem. You are too good for me. There's nothing that I could do with you. If you are already too good for me, you've already judged me, and that's what you were doing. If you're doing it from day one and the shit don't happen the way you don't want it to be, is because you was judging the situation the whole time, where your love or your self-love creates a whole different vibration in the relationship. For if you focused on self-love 100% of the time within a relationship, you put no pressure on that person. Matter of fact, you help that person. Matter of fact, you make it your goal to help that person based upon helping your damn self. It's a different level. It's a different way of being, but it creates confidence, because if you have something of value, people will come to it. If you cultivate that value, you demonstrate that value, you show that value day after day, people will come to it. And the value that I'm speaking of specifically is the love that you have for your heart. If you have it, good. If you don't, develop it, find it, because I don't have a lot of time. I can't really get into everything that I need to get into in this space, but believe me, I'll be back tomorrow. So when you do shit, it's like, you know how it is, bruh. You know how it be. But let me do something. You know, hood mystic, you spiritual. You really ain't supposed to be out here like this. You ain't, you don't you got kids? Don't you got a wife? But then you gotta understand, bruh, you not really judging me, because I'm sitting here trying to cultivate and do something bigger than myself. And not only am I trying to do that, I'm trying to raise 3 little children at the end of the day. So it's funny when people judge me, because I know what I be doing. I know what I'm about. I know what my hands can do and all types of shit. So when people speak ill towards you or speak ill towards me, it don't really got shit to do with you, nor does it have anything to do with me. It has everything to do with them, because they letting you know how they really, what they spirit is about. They letting you know what they spirit is about, and they think that they slick by talking about another person. You gotta be so clear on that shit. You gotta be crystal on that shit. And if you want a relationship, and if you want a boo, you want a bae, then you gotta begin to love your heart and stay in that space. You gotta love your heart so much that you are a person that wants, like, is it even some love there? Or do you want somebody to fulfill your goddamn fantasy? That's painful. Don't nobody gotta fulfill your fantasy. Like, no, man, you can't be waiting fucking 50 years, 60 years for a goddamn fantasy. It's like, you literally have to love yourself, and love yourself deeply. Love your heart deeply. Understand what I mean when I say that. Like, Hood Mystic, I don't know what you're talking about when you say love yourself deeply. Email me. I'll shoot you a book. So therefore, tomorrow I'm gonna talk about Buddha. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk about Buddha, and you know how woke Buddha was. Buddha was the wokest nigga in the history of niggas. Like, Buddha was woke. But do you know how Buddha figured out his story at the end though? He went back home to his family. Say, I ain't about to sit under this tree forever. I'm about to go home and be around my children, be around my wife. And people feel as though since they don't have a relationship, they won't have a relationship, nor do they know how to access the relationship modality. And it is found within. You can't want to love somebody more than you love yourself. And if you focused on that love, that love will manifest for you. And so we're just building on that. We're just building on that. And you know, the negative side to this energy is if you think that this sexual energy means go out and have sex with somebody. The higher side of this energy is using that sexual energy and transmuting it to creating the relationship that you actually want and desire based upon magic. Because that's what's coming down the pipeline, the pure primeval energy. that creates magic, and it ain't shit nobody can do about it. And then there you are on the wrong side of the goddamn field. You playing for the losing team of this logical, you know, material world. And then you want to study some astrology. Well, it gets deep. It gets real deep. But tomorrow will be a longer video. We'll get more into this energy, talk more about Buddha, talk more about family. Today we talking about sex. Tomorrow we talking about family, right? Because sex created goddamn family. Think about it. But, you know, it really works together, you know. No, everything that I speak to is documented. I don't come on here without you know, sources and things of that nature. So I'm not making shit up. So I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be here tomorrow to discuss the Buddha. Peace.